How do the police actually spend their time? To view the full article, click the first link in the description below. Of course, responding to a murder scene takes far longer than handling a burglar alarm, so the number of episodes does not, by itself, indicate how much time an agency spends responding to violent crime. Fortunately, a handful of agencies include information on how long officers spend on any given incident. While data is not available on how much time a specific officer spends on scene, a generalized result can be deduced by subtracting the time an incident is deemed closed from either when an officer was first dispatched or when the incident was first reported. Incidents without a known start and closure time were discounted, as were calls for service for routine patrol activities like area and business checks. In New Orleans, officers have spent 4% of their time this year responding to calls for serious violent crimes. Gun violence has taken up an even smaller share, with 0.7% of time spent responding to homicides and non-fatal shooting incidents. Domestic violence calls that are not violent crimes have taken 7.3% of officer time, while roughly a third of time has been spent responding to calls regarding complaints, traffic accidents and non-criminal disturbances. Similar patterns hold in Montgomery County in Maryland and Sacramento. In Montgomery County this year, officers spent 4.1% of their time responding to calls for violent crime, including 0.1% on homicides. Officers in Sacramento spent 3.7% of their time responding to serious violent crime and 0.1% handling homicides and firearm assaults. Law enforcement has often become a backstop for much of society's ills, sometimes being stretched thin while dealing with domestic disputes or providing safety for schools. Both the police and their critics have at times questioned whether social workers or other workers would be better equipped for those duties. As experts continue to debate how best to improve the performance of law enforcement, to view the full article, click the first link in the description below.